The following may contain language and subject matter which is only appropriate for some audiences. But since we're not very discriminatory here, everybody's welcome to listen. Hey everybody, thank you for joining us here on the Low Fact Podcast. Matt and Dave coming at you. Two not so bright guys trying to...
What are we trying to achieve here?
I don't know, that's probably part of the problem. Anyway, so today, just going down weird things that I've been positing in my brain. Do the reasons for things really matter? Like, should there be a reason for success? Is one thing, but just, any reason. Do reasons really matter?
In my mind, they do. And the reason I say that is because I don't want it to everything to just be like random.
So if there's no reason, then it's random?
Well, I'm thinking of a particular example.
What's the example you're thinking of?
I'm thinking of being rewarded for stuff that you do. So I'm hoping.
So you're talking about reasons for success or potential reasons for success.
Yeah, because I went straight to your example. But, I don't like to think that it's just has nothing to do with what you do. Because then it's kind of futile, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, then you don't have much control over your success.
Well, that could be true.
Well, that's terrifying, isn't it?
If you have no control over whether or not you're successful?
Yeah, because then it's like it doesn't matter whether or not you're conscientious, good at what you do, a good person. All those things kind of go out the window, don't they?
Maybe, maybe not.
If there's no reason.
Maybe they're unrelated. I never said there's no reason. You're equating.
Oh, am I conflating things again?
If that's what conflate means, but aren't you just saying that the reasons for your quote-unquote success has to be attached to what you believe are the reasons why you get it?
Yeah. In my mind. See, I really, really dislike these open-end. It's like they're so philosophical, but I don't know if I have the tools.
So you shouldn't be a philosopher, is what you're trying to tell me?
I don't think I could be a philosopher.
I don't know. I think philosophers just kind of make shit up.
Do they?
I think so.
Really? So nothing in philosophy is based on any kind of facts.
Didn't say that. Just said that I think they make stuff up.
So they make up, like, these theories just come out of in a vacuum.
No, I didn't say that either.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean?
Well,
are you saying that I can't make stuff up based on what I believe are facts? For example,
reasons?
the heart disease folks, long time ago, found that if there's a lot of fat in your blood, then, you are prone to heart disease and whatnot.
Right.
Then they said, oh, so if you eat foods with a lot of fat,
You're going to have a heart attack.
you're going to get fatty blood. And lately, the medical folks, or there's a theory that that's not true.
Well, they got it wrong.
I don't know if they did. They don't know if they did. They're just saying, well, it doesn't really necessarily seem like if you eat the fatty stuff that you're going to get the fat in your blood. there's a whole popular thing going on where people are just like, well, like the carbs thing, right? Oh, don't eat the carbs, eat the protein.
Yeah.
Most protein comes from animal products.
So it's full of fat. Oh, well, how do they explain people losing weight and getting healthier on it then?
Well, maybe they need to look to another set of facts to, confirm their hypothesis.
By the way, just as a side note, that's a great idea for a diet. Eating a whole lot of meat.
That's what they do. Isn't that like Atkins, which is now keto?
Is it Atkins? Is that what it's called?
Atkins was the low carb thing.
There's the one that's just all meat.
Paleo,
Yeah. And
which is basically Atkins.
apparently paleo is okay until you just shit yourself one day.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well,
If all you do is eat meat, then you're going to
Joe Rogan was talking about the paleo diet the other day. Like, he was posting about it and saying that it's really good. Like, he felt great and he was losing weight and stuff. But he's like, the problem about just eating meat is that occasionally you just have uncontrollable shits.
like he defecated on himself. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if he defecated on himself, but he said it's a real danger from the diet. And that's actually like a bunch of people talking about the diet have said that. That's the only problem about the diet.
Okay.
But anyway, we were talking about reason. So if there's no reason for anything,
No. I just said, do the reasons really matter? You really just kind of make up your own things to say. What if there are reasons and, those reasons aren't really connected with what you think should be the reasons?
would it change the result? You having...
I don't know if it would or it wouldn't. Why are you asking me? I'm not like the quiz master over
Well,
here.
I'm like, if you've got the wrong reasons for doing something, but things still work out, then it wouldn't matter.
Well, okay, so does it ever? So that's the question, right? Do reasons really matter if you're getting what you want?
Well, I think they do if they lead to the wrong result.
But are you saying that the wrong result came from those reasons?
It could. I mean, it could.
Which is why I'm saying, why do reasons really matter?
This is so, like, esoteric, though. It's like, I'm like, ugh. I can't even, like, I'm trying to think of an example.
Do you even need one?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of an example where you might have the wrong reason. Oh, yeah.
So we don't know.
No, I want to hear what you have to say about it, because, like, this whole reason thing is, like, putting me through a tailspin.
It's just a question.
But what do you mean by reason? What do you mean by reasons?
Okay, causes.
So I do something, and I say to myself, I'm doing it for this reason, but I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Ugh. This is just way too... I'm lost. I'm lost.
He doesn't care. Anyway, will we ever get to answer this question?
I don't
Maybe in a couple
care.
of months.
You're going to have to explain the freaking question. I still don't get it.
I don't know how to explain it any clearer.
Does the reason for things matter?
Yeah.
I still don't get it.
It's a simple question.
It's not simple.
Sure it is. Do the reason for things matter? If you think they do, then okay, why do you think they do? If you don't, then why don't you think they do? That's it.
But what is a reason?
See, this is what I have to deal with, folks. And if you've listened from the beginning, you always see how, for some reason, because I ask a question, the people answering the question never really want to answer the question. They want to put all kinds of intent and whatever just on me.
That's because your questions are too hard.
What's so hard about?
They're fucking open-ended, like... They're impossible to answer.
that may be true, but if it's an impossible question to answer, then could it just be that could be the answer?
Yes,
question.
the reasons for things matter.
Why do you think they matter?
Because you can't just act willy-nilly. You gotta think things through. You gotta think things through, and you gotta rationally analyze stuff before you act. And if you don't, then it's just shit's gonna like go really wrong.
How do you know? That's just you just gave me your life philosophy on stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just asked you.
I don't know.
And there it is, folks. We don't know. We don't know if the reasons for things matter, but according to Matt's worldview, they do. Thank you.
All right, thanks for tuning in to Low Fat Podcast. You can find us on YouTube. Just search Low Fact. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Low Fat Podcast. If you want to chat to us, send us some comments, or have us talk about some things, just send an email to lowfatpodcast@gmail.com. You can also follow us on our Twitter and Instagram pages at Low Fat Podcast. And also check out Andy's pages where he mixes our beats, Twitter and Instagram at A Fantasy Beat. And you can also find his wicked ass shit on SoundCloud at Artificial Fantasy.